The big two.
What?
I just realized. We've been friends for years, arguing about nerdy stuff every day, but we've never argued which is better, Marvel or DC.
That can't be right though, right? I mean, we've talked about everything nerdy.
We've been arguing about things for years. We've argued about things that nerds have never even thought about before.
Have we seriously missed the biggest nerd debate of all time? Maybe Marvel versus DC is such an obvious topic that we assumed we already argued about it, so we never actually did?
That makes sense. Do you even want to argue about Marvel versus DC?
At this point, not really. I mean, even when society expects us to, I just don't feel like we have anything to add to the debate. I mean, everything's been said already.
Do you even have a preference? I mean, my nerd palette is so vast that such a rudimentary question doesn't really apply to me anymore.
I know what you mean. The Big Five. I know how we can inject new life into a debate that's been beating a dead horse for 3 decades. We judge Marvel and DC on the protection of known sexual harassers.
That is dark as shit. And it's probably going to make a lot of terrible people really defensive about companies and not human beings. But I'm in for it.
It's an open secret in the comic book industry that there are 5 big players at DC and Marvel who are long-time sexual harassers. 3 at DC and 2 at Marvel.
Marvel is protecting less sexual harassers than DC.
And less institutional protection of sexual harassers hopefully means less sexual harassment, but it probably doesn't.
Because sexual harassment is so ingrained in the comic book industry.
So, Marvel corporate culture isn't quite as evil as shit as DC's, and that somehow makes it the better of the two. I guess.
Also, Spider-Man's dope as shit.